Once upon a time, in a busy town near the mountains, there lived a young man named Daniel. He was 22 years old, hardworking, and always tried his best in life. But deep inside, Daniel was not happy. He carried a burden that nobody else could see. Daniel worried too much about mistakes he had made in the past. Every night he thought, why did I fail that exam? Why did I speak those wrong words? Why didn't I make better choices? And every morning he feared the future. What if I lose my job? What if I never succeed? What if people laugh at me? Because of these thoughts, Daniel forgot how to enjoy the present moment. He was alive, but he was not truly living. One day an old traveler came to the town. People said this man had journeyed to many lands and carried the wisdom of life with him. Daniel heard about him and thought, maybe this man can show me the way to peace. So he gathered his courage and went to meet the traveler, who was sitting under a large oak tree at the edge of the town. Daniel bowed and said softly, "Sir, my mind is never calm. I feel trapped in my own thoughts. Please help me," the traveler smiled gently. He picked up a lantern filled with oil and handed it to Daniel. "Take this lantern and walk through the entire marketplace," he said. "But remember, if even one drop of oil spills, you will fail." Daniel was confused but accepted the challenge. He walked slowly through the crowded market. Children laughed and played, shopkeepers shouted, and people whispered about him carrying the lantern. But Daniel kept his eyes only on the lantern. Step by step, carefully, he walked through the noisy streets and finally returned without spilling a drop. The traveler asked him, "Tell me, Daniel, what did you see in the market? What did you hear?" Daniel looked surprised. "I saw nothing. I heard nothing. My eyes were fixed only on the lantern." The traveler nodded. "Exactly. This is the lesson of life. When you focus on the present moment, just like you focused on the lantern, your mind becomes quiet. The past cannot hurt you. The future cannot scare you. Peace lives in the present, not in yesterday or tomorrow." Daniel finally understood. He realized that his restless mind had been traveling to places it did not belong, the past and the future. But peace was always waiting for him in the now. From that day on, Daniel changed. When old memories came, he reminded himself, "That was yesterday." When fear of the future arose, he whispered, "That is tomorrow." And he smiled, living each moment as a gift. And so, dear friends, Daniel discovered the secret. Peace is not something you chase. It is something you feel when you live in the present moment. If this story inspired you, please like, share, and subscribe to the Bani Tales. Stay with us for more stories full of wisdom, lessons, and hope.